Happy Sunday again. If you're just tuning into my live, if you was on the last one and you hopped over here. I don't know why. I had to go back to my phone. I hope my audio is okay over here. But I needed to be able to see when you guys are popping in and comments and things like that. Okay. I haven't seen anybody pop in just yet. We ain't gonna do that too loud. So this is my hair and it's damp. Completely. Crazy. Insane. Anyways, if you're watching this later on, happy whatever day it is. Whether it's Sunday, Monday, morning, night. I hope whatever day this is that you're watching, you had a good one. If you're live in the live right now, happy Sunday. Happy February. Happy Black History Month. Happy Lunar New Year. All the good things. Happy Love Month if you're into that. All of those good things. It is Sunday night. I said I was going to do a wash and go live. I should have did this earlier today, but I just got tied up with some things. And I finally decided to sit down and do it. I washed my hair earlier. Got caught up with some things around the house. So this is what we're starting with. This is my natural hair. No product in it. Excuse me. You see the curls and coils a little bit in the back mixed in. It's basically my little mini fro. And I really like it. I think it fits me. If I could probably go out and just wear my hair like this, I don't know. I probably would. But I feel like I need to put something on it so it won't be so dry. So that's what we're going to do today. Hi, Sin. How are you? Thank you so much for the compliment. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing great. So, I want to start with a little disclaimer for those of you that don't know me or just popping into my live. My name is Nisha Ariel. I do content on hair and a little bit of beauty content, but also lifestyle. My lifestyle in particular, because I am visually impaired. I was born with an eye condition that involves my optic nerves in my brain. It also, as a result, causes my eye to kind of veer off and wander this way. This eye is stronger. I see better out of this eye. If you want to know if I'm looking at the camera, looking at you, this eye will tell you that. If you want to know more about my condition, why my eyes look like this, why I have a quote-unquote lazy eyes, people call it, I have a video on that on my channel under Transparency Tuesdays. It's probably about a 3 to 5 minute video. It's not too long, so. But I do go into a little bit more detail about my eye condition, what it is, all of that. So I like to do a disclaimer before I get into what I'm about to do, because this live should not be about that, but I know people are going to ask and want to know. So just to clear the air. If that makes sense to you guys, we can keep it going and go from there. Hi. I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. But I'm wonderful. How are you? And Gray BLX, thank you. Hello, how are you? Yes, is it Shuryar? I don't want to say that wrong. I'm sorry. And y'all will see me like doing this because, again, like I said, I am visually impaired. So I got to look a little closer until I figure out a way that they can blow the comments up like they do on TikTok live, that y'all are going to see a little bit of that. The bald spot glowing. That's my part, and it's a little bit of thinning, which that's because of how I used to wear my hair. So yeah, I was thinning right here, and I'm working on that because I wear a lot of, when I had longer hair, I wore my hair up like this a lot, and that can cause strain and thinning at the top. So for those of y'all that wear y'all hair in ponytails and puffs all the time, don't do it because it can cause thinning. My spot was worse than this, but it's better now. So for those who trying to be, funny or about it or whatever. What's your favorite NFL team for entertainment? I don't have a favorite NFL team. I don't care that much about football. I watch it, but you know. Do I have kids? I do not. Okay, so I'm gonna get to what I'm really here for. I said I wanted to do a wash and go and chat with you guys. I planned on doing a wash and go anyways today, and I said I was gonna get on live to do it. So that's what I'm about to do. I just washed my hair. It looks dry, but back here in the roots is damp, and my hair, it's weird. It feels like it's dry, but in the roots it's still wet, and it takes a long time. So I think that does classify me as a little porosity because my hair does not retain moisture like it should. So I have some hair bows sitting to the side here. I have a couple of clips. I know I just said about wearing my hair in a puff, but I really just need to pull this up for right now. This is not going to be every day, all the time thing. But I got to section my hair off so I can get started on this wash and go. Can I say your name? Willa Low. Okay. I love your hair. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to style it today. I might not stay on here the whole time because this might take a minute. But I just washed my hair and deep conditioned it. And the line that I'm using is Mish Beauty, which I've seen and heard about all over TikTok. They did send me a package with their products for me to try. What I find is interesting is the set has 3 steps. You wash, you deep condition, and then this is step 3, which is your setting mousse for whatever style you're going to use. They didn't have a leave-in in the set, but I guess you don't need it. So this is a Black-owned brand founded by a woman named Michelle and her husband, Jonathan. Their premise of their hair care products are healthy hair care products that are made with good ingredients and making your process simple. So maybe that's why they don't have a leave-in conditioner. You wear glasses. No, I do not. Love that brand. Will it? Thank you. I don't know what the... Okay. This is my first time trying their mousse. So we're going to do reactions and everything on here. And we're going to see how this works. Hi, Helen. So I got my mousse. I got a couple of clips. I got these kind of claw clips and then these little clips to pin my hair up out the way. And I got my detangling brush. And I'm going to get started because I can't spend all day reading y'all comments as much as I would love to. Hello, your hair looks so healthy. I hope you've had an awesome day. A blessed day. Sorry, excuse me. That was hard for me to read. Hope you're doing well and having a great Sunday. I am doing good. Today was like a rest and relaxation day because I did go out last night. And thank you for the compliment about my hair being healthy. I'm trying to keep it that way because I did recently chop off all my hair. So I'm going to try to do what I can to keep it healthy. Now that it is shorter. And I want it to grow out and continue to be healthy. So I'm just going to section off into these little ponytails real quick so we can get started. I got to do the back first. The back, because I cut my hair into a bob, the back is a lot shorter now. It was short when I straightened it, but it was a lot short. It's definitely a lot shorter, and it curls up a lot more. This is the back of my hair. It has no product on it. You see the curls are like, you know, tight and coily. Hey, honey, how are you, Ghost? Somebody said some inappropriate stuff. I'm gonna let YouTube handle that. Because I see it says that, excuse me, this message. I am not looking fly. I literally have on a hoodie. And I have a hoodie on because, I don't know about y'all, but when I do my hair and water runs down my neck, it irritates me. It feels weird. I think it's a sensory thing. But thank you. Oh, and I got some water. You got to keep some water because, like I said, my hair dries really fast, really quick. So we're going to start with the back. I'm going to pin this little piece up here. We're going to start on this side. First thing you're going to need when you're doing a wash and go, you have to make sure your hair is really wet. Now, wash and goes, You can use either mousse or gel. It's your preference. A lot of times people use mousse when they want volume, and they use gel when they want definition. Like, you want the curls to look really, really good, really, really define and pop and like come out. Volume, you might have some frizz. The curls will be there, but they're not like as coily or like ringlets like when you use gel. That's what the mousse does. Now this says it's a gel to foam mousse. So I guess it's gonna feel like a gel going on, but it'll dry down like a mousse. So we about to see how this gonna work. Your skin is gorgeous and healthy. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I try. Wait, oh Lord. Hold on 1 second. I hear a fire truck, but my neighborhood is so quiet, it's hard for me to tell if they're actually, and it's a big neighborhood, it's hard for me to tell if they're actually inside of my neighborhood or if it's just like driving past the neighborhood. But it just went away, so I'm assuming they were driving past. The first step, like I said, is to, I'm gonna get this all in my sweatpants, spray water. So we're spraying this thing up with water. Like drenching. You see it's like starting to drip down. I don't like that feeling running down into my shirt. So that's why I got a hoodie on. I'm trying to keep it from running down into my shirt. But when you're doing a good wash and go, you gotta make sure your hair is super, super wet. And if you got low porosity, high porosity, that determines, you know, how well your hair soaks up the water and how much you gotta put on there. So that's that. So now we're gonna go ahead and get the mousse. It's brand new bottle, so it's just spraying out for the first time. This should be enough. Okay, it does kind of feel like gel, but it's a mousse. I'm gonna smooth this into my hair and kind of try to rake it through. Got a little bit of tangles. But as you see, the more I'm doing it, it's like getting easier and easier. We got a couple of tangles that we run into, but nothing major. Now it's easy to go through. I might have put a little too much mousse. I might put a little too much mousse right then. So I guess I don't need 2 pumps. Maybe like 1, because this is a thick mousse. I didn't realize it. Most mousses are not this thick. So I need 2 or 3 pumps. But this time I only need 1. And just for a little extra security and definition, I'll go through with a detangling brush. And you see it's starting to curl right up. Starting to curl right up. You don't have to do that. I'm not on here for that, so. Like I said before, I am aware of my eye condition. I've had it my whole life. And if you want to learn more about it before you want to volunteer other people's services and things like that, and just assume that your eye doctor can fix everything, because there are so many different rare eye conditions, I suggest you go watch the video on my page and see for yourself. Because whatever doctor you may have probably may not even specialize in the type of eye condition that I have, because it is rare. So thanks, but no thanks. If you can see the difference here, this is with the product on it. This is no product on it. It's frizzy, looks dry. Good and moisturized. Nice little curls and coils. I'm gonna start with a row and go from here. He's world renowned, but okay. I don't feel like it's appropriate. So, I mean, if that's something you wanted to message me privately or something like that, you have to respect people's decisions and their judgment, because you don't know their condition or their life. It's called etiquette, and if you know, people say things, and then when someone reacts the way you think you're helping, you don't know someone's condition. So take that piece of information. You have a pleasant day as well. Now back to what I was doing. We're gonna wet down this section here. Make sure we got plenty of water. We're gonna go one little pump of mousse this time, because you clearly do not need a lot for this product. Smooth it and rake it in. I don't even really need to brush this one, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Boom. You don't care. And we just go from row. Anybody else want to chat or got something to say about anything else? I'm not a rude person. I just feel like there's so many people on this here internet. You see things and you think you're so quote unquote helping, but it's kind of offensive, especially because you don't know someone's situation. I'm gonna detangle this here. That's not appropriate for this. I don't care what that is. Y'all, hold on 1 second. I really don't want that type of stuff on my page. So I had to put that person in timeout and delete that. Sorry for those that have tuned in and watched and had to see that. I don't know what y'all think this is on YouTube, but I'm not that girl. It really does feel like jail. If you're just tuning in, I'm doing a wash and go, I guess a tutorial of how to do a wash and go on curly hair. I'm starting from the back. It's really short. And this is where we are. If you look at the top here, this is no product. It's still got some curl, but it's more frizzy, more of an afro. This is what's more defined. Put some wet with product on it. And you see the curls are there. The curls are curling. And that's why wash and goes are probably one of my favorites. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Hi, how are you? And it's starting right now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, got a snag. You got 24 seconds. I don't know why. It's like this little corner edge piece right here. Seems to really mess up or get frizzy. It'll be covered by my hair up here, but by the way, you're so pretty and slay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I guess I ain't putting enough water on the sides right here because these little side pieces is not working. They don't want to cooperate and blend the rest of the hair. Okay, I think we might be all right now. Still can check in with you. And one thing about doing a wash and go, it's really not a wash and go. It's because this stuff takes some time, especially if you want it to look good. You got to really work the product in and work in small sections if you can. So we got another little section here. And I'm gonna break this down into 2 rows. This don't look like a lot of hair, but I really want my curls to be defined, especially because this is a new product that I'm using. It's new to my hair. For those of you that are just tuning in, happy Sunday. Or if you're watching this later, happy whatever day it is. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm doing a wash and go on my natural hair. You're going to always start with water to make sure your hair is wet. Your hair needs to be wet if you really want to see some good results. Ugh! Water ran down my arm. I hate that feeling. I go in with my detangling brush. Because y'all hear that snapping. I got some tangles. I go in with my detangling brush to make sure that the knots are out. Because I'm going to go in with some mousse. I'm using the Mish Beauty Gel to Foam Mousse. This is a black-owned brand. Ooh, got 1 pump. I'm trying to do this one-handed without letting go of my hair. Got 1 pump of mousse. And we're going to put that right on there and work it in. And y'all see like my curls are the curls and the waves are starting to pop out already. I didn't comb it. I'm not rolling it or doing nothing. It's just popping out. Letting the hair product do its thing to just make the curls come out. And it's got a good slip. I'm raking it through with my fingers. I ain't put no brush to it or nothing yet. I can if I want to, or I can just leave it and let it dry. The little waves are coming out just like that. So cute. I need to do little small pumps or something because and once again, we're going to get some water. First ingredient to making sure that your hair is healthy is that it's hydrated. So you got to keep you some water on the side. I go on my detangling brush. We're going to do a little tiny pump. Smooth it in. Work the product in. Baby, I just want you to feel. We'll drop some hair. Then work that in. You can always go in with a detangling brush or curl defining brush. I use this brush. It's not a curl defining brush. It's a detangling brush though, but it does help to define my curls. It helps them separate and clump. And you let that hair fall how it want to fall and do its thing. This is the brush that I use. It's actually from Camille Rose detangling brush. It's got some product on it. That's what you're seeing. Do we get this money? So I can't complain. I've been alone even when we're alone. We're going to this section over here. Like I said, you gotta go section by section. You do not want to do this in big clumps and chunks, because your hair gonna look messy and it's not gonna be defined, and that's kind of defeats the purpose, like, of a defined wash and go. You just don't care, and you know, in a rush, you want to just go out there and kind of have a fro look. You know, you ain't gotta go through this process and take your time. Oh my gosh, that water running down my wrist. I feel like I need to wear those little wrist things that you wear when you washing your face when I do my hair, because I really do hate the feel of water running down my wrist or down my neck. I can't stand it. We brush that through to detangle. My eyes are twitching. A little small pump product. And work that in. And you see the curls are starting to pop, the waves. And I just go in with my detangling brush to just kind of separate the curls. So they can do what they need to do. Rushing is a no-go for that. Yes, that is true. It is doing a definitely good job. Thank you. And it's not designed to define. It's not, well, I'm not going to say it's not designed to define your curls. It's not marketed that way. It's marketed as a detangling brush, but it does really help define your curls. And I got the brush from Camille Rose. If you are familiar with the Camille Rose Naturals brand of hair care products, I think I got it like a year ago. I think I got it during Black Friday, because I like to buy a lot of their stuff on Black Friday. I have a lot of Camille Rose products. And normally I would do a wash and go with those products, but I wanted to try this.
We're running low, babes.
Oh, we ain't gonna be on here too long, because that's just told me my battery's gonna run low. It's on 20%. So my phone just told me, I don't know, can y'all hear that? It said we're running low, babes. I don't know if y'all could hear that. I feel like y'all should have been able to. We got water. We're going to detangle with the brush first. Yes, it's cute. Thank you. It's one part I hate, like when you're doing your hair and you wash and go. Ugh, you got to get some arm workouts. Definitely from doing your hair. It's my arm workout for the day. Hopefully I don't lose this piece real quick. I'm gonna get some loose. And I'm gonna work that in this part of my hair right here in the middle. And I just rake it in. Make sure that you're going from roots to ends with it. And I go with this brush. Boom. Curls is popping. Also, the spacing in the brush is probably good for separating. Yep, that's why I use it. Definitely why I use it. I was actually not diagnosed with that condition. So, but I'll be sure to mention it to my eye doctor when I go to them in the next week or two, okay? At a time like this, I don't think that joke was appropriate. I just went back and read what you said about how Mexicans get their pizza. I mean, hey, I don't know if that's appropriate to say it. The climate that we have, at least not in America. You're not nice. You're rude. Again, we're adding water. Oh, I should have make sure I detangle that first. Thoughts on the Luka trade? I don't know too much about it. That's you're referencing sports, right? I don't follow. You could tell me about it because I don't know. I saw something when I was scrolling about the Lakers and another team. Is that what you're referring to? I didn't read it, but I saw something when I was scrolling on what was I scrolling on? Instagram? Luka's a basketball player, right? I'm not a sports person. I don't keep up enough to know who's who. So you said thoughts on the Luka trade. Is that that's a basketball player, right? For the NBA? I'm a typical girly girl. I don't keep up with the sports. Hi, I'm doing mini twists right now. I can't do them just yet. My hair's too short in the back. I love a good mini twist. Are you adding extensions to it? Or are you doing it with your natural hair? Because I love mini twists. But my hair is too short in the back right now, so I can't do them. I'm going to have to wait till my hair grows back out. I'm going to try to see if I can go live and stay live until I finish this. We might. I don't know. Because we moving. But I can't just, stare at the screen and read the comments because that's going to hinder me a little bit. Yes, this is my first time adding human hair. I've done them before with extensions, but I've never added human hair. Excuse me. Are you adding human hair to do to have like the boho curls, or are you actually, doing the twist all the way down with the human hair? I've never done like the boho mini twist because some people do it and they have like the curls. They use the human curly hair and they leave them out so it has like a boho look. I've never done that. I think it's really pretty. The times that I do it, I use the Afro Kinky curly hair, and I just twist it all the way down and through. I actually have videos on it did I post them on here? I don't think I posted them on YouTube. I need to repost them over here on YouTube, but they're on my Instagram and my TikTok. I know that for sure because this was like last summer when I did them. And I love them. Like, I love the versatility when I had them in my head. They were lightweight. They were, you know, you could style them different ways, and they lasted for a while, especially when you have human hair in. But I personally don't try to keep my hairstyles in, my braided styles, for longer than like a month, maybe 6 weeks. But I love them, and I can't wait to. Right now, I could probably do them with some added hair, but since I just cut my hair, I want to enjoy this a little bit first. But when it gets warmer, I'll be rocking some mini twists. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna get on live and do my mini twist, because that take a long time. Mini twist can take you days. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Salvador. I was gonna do the boho. Yeah. Well, the human hair, I would think that you doesn't. Yeah, you gotta go. I don't have time for that. Put user in timeout. You get on here saying something crazy and putting all those people in timeout. That person had to go. Because you're not saying that to me or to someone else. I'm not going to answer no question like that. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of responding to you. To you, honey. I'm sorry. I had to delete that. If you're getting on my page talking crazy, whether it's in reference to my eyes or you saying inappropriate things that are sexual, that's not what I'm on here for. So I'm not finna answer those questions or even entertain people who think they can get on here and do that. I know this is the internet and people will do and say stupid things, but we're not here for that. Not at least in my community space. So yeah, I get what you're saying. If you have finer hair, to add the extensions, I would think using human hair, you will be able to maintain it. So when it does start to look a little raggedy versus like if you're using synthetic curly hair, you can at least you can wet it, put some, gosh, this is getting on my nerves. I'm sorry, y'all. I really hate the feeling of the water running down my hands into my wrist. I would think that it would be easy to maintain, like when you start when they start looking raggedy, like spray them down with water, put some mousse on it, some conditioner, detangle it. Spray down water, detangle it with some leave-in conditioner, and then you put some mousse on it, and then it should curl right back up. That's the impression that I'm thinking. That's why people use the human hair. But I'm sure however you do it, it's going to look cute, though. And are you just starting right now, or you've been, like, working on this all day? Because I know when I do my mini twists, it takes me, and especially if I do them tiny. Last time I did mini twists, it took me a whole weekend to do them. I was like 12 hours a day. I started on a Friday after work, and I did it for about 6 or 8 hours on that Friday. That Saturday, I was literally doing braids for like 12 hours, and then that Sunday, another 12 hours. It took me a whole entire weekend. My wrist was jacked up for about 2 weeks. Like, I guess I had caught carpal tunnel or whatever they call it, but my wrist was jacked up for a good 2 weeks. And the definition is definitely compared to my real hair. All that money is. I guess people are watching the Grammys or whatever. I thought today it would be a little bit more people on live, because I had a lot yesterday. People probably getting ready for the week. And it is later in the day. That could be why, too. Yesterday, I was on live around like 4 or 5 in the afternoon versus it's late at night. Give me another. Ava, hey. You was on my live yesterday. Why you bother me when you know you gotta walk? Love from China. Hello, all the way from China. Yo, I don't know how y'all feel about, us over here, but I was watching some TikTok videos about Japan and China earlier today about like you guys' transit systems and stuff. Hi Jacob, how are you? You learn English? That's wonderful. America is so cool. You are so pretty. Thank you. I was watching some videos about people were talking about y'all transit system because the trains that are in Tokyo, that are in Japan and China, and how people, even in Europe, like people take trains to go from one end of their country to another, or even to go from country to country. And we don't have like a really big train system here in the US. And it's scary because there's been a couple of plane crashes recently, and a lot of people are kind of scared to fly, or things like that because of what has recently happened. So I was watching, I was all on TikTok scrolling earlier today, and they were talking about the planes and the transit system, how you guys' transit system is so cool. You can take trains in like an hour or two to get to another city or another end of the country, or even to go to another country. And I would love something like that. I'm not gonna lie. If we had, I think the ones that I saw for in Japan, it was like they called them bullet trains, and they were like they go 300 miles an hour, and I was like, oh my god, I would love that. And they look so nice and clean and safe, and I was just like, oh, I would love to be a part of something like that because I got a couple trips back and forth I need to go on. And if we had something like that, a bullet train, oh, do you know how much money that industry would make in the US? Because there's a lot of people that even before these plane crashes that are scared to fly and just don't want to fly. That would be a great alternative for those people to get from one end of the country to the other. Of a bullet train at 300 miles an hour, that means you could probably get to California in like 2 hours. I'm gonna say 2.5 from Atlanta to California, probably a 2.5 hour flight versus a 5 hour flight. What happened to your right eye though? I was born. Thank you. You have really healthy hair, Ava. I was born with a condition that my eyeball was not connected to my it's not connected to my brain. Oh my god. The nerve that connects our eyeballs to our brain did not fully develop when I was born. And as of right now, there's nothing we can do to fix that. So because of that, as a result, this eye veers off. And the older I get, the worse it is right now. So as of right now, there's nothing I can really do about it. It just is what it is. And I can see out of it, not that well, but it just tends to veer off over here more. Glasses won't fix it. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened to it. Okay. A creaky good day. I will see you later. You're pretty. We should thank you. I appreciate that. And Ava, you have a good night as well. My music has died. I've reached probably, this is about almost halfway point, but this is what the hair is going to look like. So I think at this point, it's taking me longer to do this while I'm on live. I've been on live about 40 minutes. This is what it looks like. So far, my thoughts on this product is good. I like it. Hi, Ryan. How are you? I was just on here doing a wash and go and just chit-chatting with y'all. Because it's taking me so much longer to do this in detail, I'm not going to sit on here this whole time. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to do it. Because At this rate, I'm gonna be another hour doing this while trying to be on live and talk to you guys and entertain you guys. So I'm gonna probably log off for now and catch y'all on the flip side. You finally finished your last twist. See, you moving, you moving, but this is definitely something that takes time. So I don't want to be up on, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to be up all night because I still have to sit under a hair dryer for an hour. So I think I'm going to end this live here. I just wanted to do the tutorial kind of the wash and go process. I'm gonna definitely record some content and make a short. So if you're interested in that, anybody that's on my live or is watching this, if you're interested in seeing the final results, the finished results of this, I'll make a short so that you guys can check it out. Again, the product that I use, the line is called Miche Beauty. Right there, it's black. I use their shampoo and their deep conditioner. It's in my shower, so those both work pretty well. This is their gel to foam mousse. I like it. Definitely about to stay in my rotation with my wash and goes, but the ultimate test will be once it dries. So I'm gonna do the short, which will give y'all all the details and you'll see the final result. But I hope y'all have a good night. I'm gonna get back to this wash and go. Keep this going because this is definitely something that you gotta be slow and steady and take your time on. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great night. Happy Sunday. I love you all. If you're not already, please like and subscribe to my channel so that you can know the next time I go live, the next time I post anything, because you'll get like hair videos and tips. And I also do talk about my visual impairment journey, being blind and the whole eye thing too, because I know people do have questions. There's videos about all of that on my page. Love y'all. Have a blessed week. I hope that everything is positive and productive, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.